everyone. This is Safeguarding Matters, a podcast by the Safeguarding Resource and Support Hub. I'm Dr. Eleanor Wadinobi, Senior Advisor for the Nigerian Hub. I'm also the International President of the Medical Women's International Association. In these podcast series, we'll discuss matters related to safeguarding in the aid sector, looking particularly at sexual exploitation, abuse, and sexual harassment, otherwise known as SEAH. We'll have conversations with thought leaders and practitioners who can offer insights that can help us all to better understand safeguarding and improve our practices. In this first episode, I will be talking with Oge Chukwudozie, who is the National Associate for RSH Nigeria, about the new safeguarding program, Safeguarding Resource and Support Hub, RSH, and its benefits. Oge is a safeguarding and protection professional with over 15 years' experience in the aid sector. She has worked with different organizations, namely Africare, Christian Aid, and Save the Children in various areas, including education, HIV and AIDS, livelihoods, nutrition, and emergency response. However, her passion is for safeguarding. Hello, Oge. It's great to have you.
Thank you very much, Dr. Eleanor. I am quite pleased to be in this first podcast of Safeguarding Matters. I am really very passionate about safeguarding because I believe it is the right thing to do. I believe organizations should have systems and structures that help prevent against sexual exploitation and abuse and other safeguarding concerns, and also be able to respond when harm happens. I derive pleasure in supporting organizations in this journey.
That's great, Oge. Well, let me begin then by asking you to tell us what exactly is RSH?
Safeguarding Resource and Support Hub, called RSH, is an UK aid-funded program that aims to support organizations in the international aid sector to strengthen their safeguarding policy and practice against sexual exploitation, abuse, and sexual harassment. And our vision is to be a catalyst for the transformation of safeguarding support, enabling the safe delivery of aid and development assistance. There are major components of RSH, and they include the online hub, which is a free global platform where you can find tools, resources, and e-learning on sexual exploitation, abuse, and harassment. Anyone working in the aid sector can access this. We then have the national hubs in Nigeria, Ethiopia, and South Sudan. Each national hub has an online platform with contextually relevant resources and also offers capacity building services like mentorship and advice to smaller local organizations in these countries. And then finally, there is the evidence and dialogue component, which is where we engage with the research community to commission new and support existing research on SEAH.
So I understand the hub has a global platform because you said anyone working in the aid sector can access this. But what is actually offered by the Nigerian hub?
The Nigerian online hub was launched in February 2021. It has 6 sections. The first one being, what is safeguarding? This provides definitions of safeguarding as used in the aid sector. And this section is very important because from our experience, the understanding of safeguarding is not same across various organizations here in Nigeria. Some mistake it for safety and security or for sustainability of the organizations. So this section of what is safeguarding helps to provide clarity of the definition of safeguarding. The second section, tools and resources, provide access to country-specific tools and resources as related to safeguarding and prevention of sexual exploitation and abuse. Some of them are in local languages like Hausa, Yoruba, Fulfulde, and some other local languages we have in Nigeria. For example, there is a resource on core principles relating to sexual exploitation and abuse, which organizations can adopt and put up in their offices to constantly serve as reminders to staff and other representatives. There is also currently in our hub a directory of sexual assault centers in Nigeria that anybody can look up and be able to know where to refer for sexual assault. The third section we have is direct support. This section has two components. We have the quality assured organizational safeguarding consultants whom CSOs can contact directly and agree on terms so that these consultants can support them in organizational safeguarding based on their needs. We also have the Ask an Expert, which is a specialized specific support to organizations by RSH. The online learning is yet another section, and this has links to our e-learning material, which is made up of 5 interactive modules, telling a story of a fictional CSO but undergoing a real safeguarding concern. It's available now in English and later on in Hausa. Modules 1 and 2 are now out. The rest will be released within this year, 2021. Our newsletter is yet another section, and registering for our newsletters provides you with opportunity to getting first-hand information on what is happening in the Nigerian hub. We have a contact us link which will enable you to reach us if you are not able to find the resource you need.
That is quite a comprehensive menu that the Nigerian hub offers. Okay, what if I'm a less resourced organization in Nigeria? What support can I access from the Nigeria hub?
Exactly, RSH focuses on meeting the safeguarding needs of lesser resourced CSOs, and this might be in terms of lesser human capital, lesser funding, lesser knowledge and practice of safeguarding. The country assessment we conducted revealed that local organizations do not have adequate support to enforce robust safeguarding practices. RSH is here to contribute to closing that gap, and we hope to do that by 1. Tailored mentoring. Currently, we have 23 organizations who are undergoing our 6-month mentorship program. We usually advertise for this and request for interested CSOs to apply. Because it's very competitive, selection criteria bordering on level of safeguarding risk is applied. Then we have our Ask an Expert service. This service is available for any Nigerian CSO who is not currently participating in the mentorship program and is designed to meet the needs of specific or one-off safeguarding requests. The time commitment is from 1 hour to 3 days. I, as the National Associate, am the first point of contact, but where other support may be needed, this can be drawn from within RSH. You can submit a query asking for support with developing or implementing a safeguarding policy or quality assuring a new process. This is being piloted in Nigeria from this April to July 2021. To send requests for Ask an Expert, please email askanexpertnigeria@rshub.org.uk We'll be looking forward to getting requests from CSOs on safeguarding needs. Then we'll also be hosting quarterly webinar and podcasts on different topics bordering on safeguarding. If you have any question or suggestion on a topic you would want us to discuss, please drop us a message on info@safeguardingsupporthub.org, indicating your country.
Thank you very much, Oge, for this truly illuminating discussion. Thank you to all of you for listening. I hope you enjoyed our first podcast, Safeguarding Matters, Introduction to RSH Nigerian Hub. If you want to learn more about this program, why not visit our online hub at nigeria.safeguardingsupporthub.org. If you have any comments on this episode or want to share your thoughts for the focus of future episodes, we'll add the links to our social media pages to the description of this podcast, or you can search for us by typing Safeguarding Resources and Support Hub. On the 27th of April at 11 a.m. West Africa time, we will be holding a webinar called Safeguarding 101, where you can all join us for a Q&A session on safeguarding. You can register for the webinar on our website. Thank you for joining. See you on our next podcast.